You're about to take the 6th grade math quarter 2 midterm. Subpart 1, non-calculator section. If for any reason you need to pause, rewind, or fast forward, you may do so at any time. Sample question 1. Select answer choice E. Directions. There are 10 selected response questions on the non-calculator portion of this exam. You will show all of your work on this subpart in the test booklet, but be sure to bubble your answers on your bubble sheet. 2 questions to note. Questions 5 and 6 are open response. Put your final answer in the box. Do not bubble anything on your bubble sheet. Question 7 is a multi-select problem. When you finish subpart 1, place face down on the top corner of your desk and raise your hand. Your teacher will give you a calculator and take this subpart from you. You will not be allowed to see this subpart once you've received your calculator. Number 2, solve. 48,504 divided by 16 equals A. 303,375. B. 331.5. C. 3,031.5. D. 3,031.8. Number 3. Solve. 5.64 times 1.4 equals A. 2.820. B. 7.686. C. 7.896. D. 78.96. 4. Solve. 9.75 minus 8.835 equals A. 0.915. B. 0.925. C. 1.125. D. 7.860. Number 5. Solve the following equation. 4.92 divided by 3.28 equals A. 150. B. 15. C. 1.5. D. 0.15. 6. Solve the following equation. 31.56 plus 4.3 plus 5 equals A. 40.86. B. 124.56. C. 32.04. D. 37.84. 7. Which expressions have a quotient of 4 over 5? Select all that apply. A. 5 over 2 divided by 1/2. B. 6 over 9 divided by 5 over 6. C. 3 over 6 divided by 2 over 5. D. 7 1/2 divided by 6. E. 1 1/3 divided by 1 2/3. 8. Which pair of numbers has a least common multiple of 24? A. 4 and 6. B. 4 and 12. C. 6 and 8. D. 24 and 48. 9. Which pairs of numbers have the greatest common factors of 10? Select all that apply. A. 2 and 5. B. 5 and 10. C. 10 and 20. D. 30 and 50. E. 40 and 60. 10. Which expression is equivalent to 45 plus 27? A. 9 parentheses 5 times 3 close parentheses. B. 9 parentheses, 5 plus 3, close parentheses. C, 9 times 5 times 9 times 3. D, 9 plus 5 times 9 plus 3. 11. Clark has a piece of wood that is 4/5 of a meter long. He cuts the piece of wood into 2 smaller pieces of equal length. Which model best represents the length of each smaller piece of wood? A, B, C, or D? Subpart 2, Calculator section. Directions. Complete the remaining 4 selected response problems below, as well as the constructed response items that follows. You have the remainder of the period to finish the test. 12. A batch of cookies requires 3/4 of a cup of flour. How many batches of cookies can be made from 5 1/3 cups of flour? A, 9/64, B, 4, C, 5 4/9, D, 7 1/9. 13. Timothy is filling fish bowls with pebbles at his fish stores. He wants to have 1/5 of a pound of pebbles in each fish bowl. There's a total of 2 1/3 pounds of pebbles that Timothy can use. What is his greatest number of fish bowls that Timothy can fill? A, 11, B, 12, C, 13, D, 14. 14. A rectangular field has an area of 3,502 square feet. The width of the field is 17 feet. What is the length of the field? A, 196, B, 206, C, 216, D, 224. 15. Henry has 2.5 feet of ribbon. Henry needs half of a foot of ribbon to make a bow. How many bows can Henry make with the ribbon he has? A, 1 1/4, B, 4, C, 4.5, D, 5. Constructed response task. Directions. Read the problem below carefully. Show all of your work on this page. Jessica decides to sell small mixed bags of candies to her classmates at school to earn money to start a college savings account. She purchases a large bag that contains 50 small Hershey chocolate bars for $7.50. She purchases a large bag that contains 75 small Twix bars for $10. She makes small bags of candy that contains the same amount of Hershey's and Twix bars. She wants to make as many bags as possible. She sells each bag for $1.50. Part A. How many small bags of candy can she make from the first 2 bags of candy that she purchases? How many of each type of candy bar will be in each bag? Show your work in the space below. Part B. After taking out her cost, how much profit does she make if she sells every bag of candy? Show all of your work in the space below. Part C. Jessica was disappointed by her profits from selling candy, so she decided to sell pieces of cake instead. To keep her costs minimal, she uses ingredients that are already in her kitchen. The ingredients that she has the least of is sugar. She has 4 3/4 cup of sugar. If each recipe calls for 2/3 a cup of sugar, how many whole cakes can she make? Part D. She cuts each cake into 1/6 size pieces. If she sells each slice of cake for $2.25, how much money can she make if she sells each slice of cake?